Dear soul, the angels are standing close to you today because they know your heart is searching for clarity. You have been feeling a shift in your connection with your soulmate, something small yet powerful. Their eyes no longer meet yours in the same way. Their words carry a strange weight, and their silences feel louder than before. The angels want you to know that you are not imagining this change. You are not being too sensitive or dramatic. What you are sensing is the truth rising through your spirit, trying to be acknowledged. Your intuition has always been strong, and right now it is guiding you to see something that has been hidden. The angels are showing you that your soulmate may have shared a night with someone else, a night that has left an imprint on their energy. It was not just a casual moment, because the memory of it lingers in their mind. They may not have confessed it to you, and perhaps they believe they've kept it hidden. But dear one, nothing can truly be hidden from a soul as connected to the divine as yours. You already know in your bones that something happened. You felt it in your dreams, in the pauses in their voice, and in the heaviness that hangs between you. This truth was not shown to you to punish you or to break your heart. Instead, the angels are offering you confirmation of what your spirit already knows. They want you to understand that your intuition is not a curse. It is your greatest gift. It is how your soul communicates with the divine. While the truth may sting, it also reveals your power. You felt this shift long before any words were spoken. That is because you were born with the sacred ability to sense beyond appearances, to feel energy, to see what lies beneath silence. Your soulmate is struggling with guilt, fear, and confusion. They may be scared of how you will react. They may be afraid of losing your love. They may even be ashamed to see themselves reflected in your eyes, because you are a mirror of truth. This is not a story of cruelty or deliberate betrayal. It is a story of weakness, of someone giving in to temptation in a moment they now regret. But still, dear one, you were never meant to live in darkness. The angels are now placing a lantern of clarity in your hands so you can see what your soul has been trying to process all along. This revelation is not only about what happened between your soulmate and someone else. It is also about you. It is about awakening you to the strength, wisdom, and sacred power you carry inside. You have always been able to feel when something was not right, even if no one admitted it. That inner voice has been guiding you for days, maybe even weeks, encouraging you to trust yourself. And now the angels confirm you were right. Your perception has brought you to a crossroads where you must make choices, not from fear, but from clarity. The angels want you to remember that you are not the wound. You are the healer. You are not the lie. You are the truth. Do not allow this revelation to make you doubt your worth or beauty. What your soulmate did has nothing to do with your value. In fact, their struggle shows just how overwhelming your light truly is. You are more than a partner. You are a guide, a mirror, a soul who awakens transformation in those around you. And sometimes, people are not ready for that. Your soulmate is now facing the weight of their actions. But you, dear child, are being offered freedom. This truth has come to set you free from self-doubt. You don't need someone else's confession to trust what you already know. The discomfort you feel is not only about that night. It is about the dishonoring of your intuition and the silence that has followed. This is not about punishment. It is about choosing yourself. The angels are reminding you that betrayal, as painful as it is, always carries an invitation. The invitation to return to yourself, to listen to your needs, and to ask what you truly desire from love. What do you deserve, dear soul? What kind of love do you want to build? Can this bond survive the truth that has now been revealed? These are questions only your heart can answer. The angels will not choose for you, but they will stand by your side as you listen, not only to the voice of pain, but also to the voice of purpose. This experience is not here to destroy you. It is here to awaken something divine within you. The angels see how deeply you have loved. You gave with patience, with consistency, with devotion. Even when you lacked clarity, you still showed up with your whole heart. You have always represented stability, loyalty, and nurturing energy. That is why this moment feels so painful, because you gave everything from a place of devotion, and now part of you feels betrayed. But the angels want you to know, you are not the one who broke this bond. You remained whole, even as something sacred was shaken. Your soulmate may have sought something fleeting in that night, something impulsive or tempting, but it cannot compare to what you offered. A love that nourishes, a love that heals, a love that roots itself deep in the soul. That kind of love cannot be forgotten or replaced. Even if your soulmate tries to hide what they did, they know in their heart that the connection they shared in that moment cannot stand beside the depth of what you have given. This truth is painful, but it is also a gift. It allows you to protect your heart with greater strength moving forward. If your soulmate cannot meet you in honesty, then you must ask yourself if your heart is meant to carry the weight of someone else's silence forever. The angels will not answer for you, but they will help you hear your own inner voice. That voice has always said you deserve to be chosen fully, not partially. You deserve loyalty not only in presence, but also in absence. Do not see yourself as broken, dear one. You are not. You are becoming clearer, stronger, and freer. The truth may sting, but it has come to release you from doubt and self-blame. The angels are proud of you for listening, for observing, for trusting your intuition, even when silence tried to cover the truth. You are not here to beg for love or truth. You embody both. And anyone who cannot meet you in that sacred space is not someone you need to lower yourself for. Your soulmate may never speak the full truth aloud, or perhaps they will bring it to you in fragments. But the divine has already whispered it to your spirit. That is why your heart has been restless, why your dreams feel heavy, why your spirit refuses to let this go. Because you deserve honesty. You deserve to build on a foundation of truth. This is not about punishing your soulmate. It is about honoring yourself. The angels remind you, you are safe. You are seen. You are loved. Even in this revelation, you are not alone. You are being guided toward clarity, toward strength, toward peace. This truth is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a deeper connection with yourself, one where you will never again doubt your sacred intuition. You are not just someone who has been loved. You are someone who teaches others what real love looks like. So breathe, dear child. Release the weight of silence. Step into the light of truth with courage. The angels walk beside you, holding your spirit steady. They whisper, you are ready now. You are not broken. You are rising, and you are never alone. Dear child, the angels are standing close to you today, surrounding you with a bright and steady light. This light is not meant to overwhelm you or make you afraid. It is here to clear away the fog that has been clouding your heart for too long. They know you have been carrying a quiet heaviness, the kind of ache you do not always put into words. You have been holding questions in silence, questions that keep whispering inside you, telling you something is not right. You have tried to ignore those whispers, hoping they were only your imagination. But your soul has not stopped speaking. For some time now, you have felt a change in your soulmate. Something in the rhythm of your connection no longer flows the way it once did. Maybe it is the way their eyes avoid yours at certain times, or the way their silence feels louder than their words. Maybe it is in the small shifts in their tone, the way they seem distant even when sitting right beside you. These subtle changes have stirred something deep in your spirit. And the angels want you to know today that your feelings are real. What you have sensed is not just in your mind. It is truth trying to reach you. The angels reveal that your soulmate recently spent a night with someone else. It was a moment they are trying to hide, a choice they wish they could erase. But it has left a mark on their energy that you cannot ignore. They may not have spoken it aloud, and they may even believe they can bury it and move on. But nothing can truly be hidden from a soul as awake and intuitive as yours. Your heart already knows. Your spirit has already seen it, even if your mind has been trying to deny it. This truth is painful, but the angels want you to see it in a larger way. It is not only about betrayal. It is about revelation. It is about the lifting of a veil that has kept you in confusion. It is about breaking free from illusions that no longer serve your soul. You were never meant to live in shadows, to love someone who hides behind silence, or to carry the weight of secrets that were never yours to hold. You are a vessel of light, of clarity, of divine truth. And now the sword of truth has been placed in your hands, not to wound, not to punish, but to cut away the lies that have been suffocating your spirit so you can breathe again. The angels see how hard you have tried to keep peace. They see how many times you gave the benefit of the doubt, hoping you were wrong. They see how deeply you longed for reassurance that your feelings were only in your head. But your soul has always known. That ache inside you, those restless nights, that strange distance you could not explain, these were not signs of weakness or paranoia. They were signs of your sacred intuition, a gift that has always been alive within you. Now, the divine is showing you the truth not to destroy you, but to empower you. This moment is a call to trust yourself fully, to stop second-guessing your intuition, to realize that your inner knowing has been speaking the truth all along. This is not just about what your soulmate did. It is about who you are becoming because of it. You are stronger now. You are clearer now. You no longer need half-truths or carefully chosen words. You deserve honesty, full and raw, from anyone who claims to love you. Perhaps your soulmate thought you would never find out. Maybe they convinced themselves that it was just a mistake, a passing weakness, something that could be hidden. But the energy of that night has not left them. It lingers in their silence, in their guilt, in the way they avoid your eyes. And because you are so spiritually tuned, you picked up on it without them ever saying a word. That is not foolishness. That is awakening. That is your spirit reminding you of your power. This moment is not meant to break you down. It is meant to call you forward into your strength. The angels remind you, you are not broken. You are not foolish. You are not imagining things. You are awakening to a deeper level of truth. And now, with this truth in hand, you are being asked to choose. Not from fear, not from pain, but from clarity. What do you want for your life? What kind of love do you deserve? How do you want to be treated? You deserve a love that is honest, a love that does not hide, a love that stands unafraid in the light of truth. You deserve a partner who can look you in the eyes and own their actions, who can say, this is what happened, and I am ready to face it. Anything less is not aligned with the sacred love your soul was made for. And if that honesty is not offered to you, then the sword of clarity must now become your guide, not to cut in anger, but to cut away the weight of illusions so you can walk back to yourself. The angels ask you to let this truth set you free, free from doubting your own spirit, free from questioning your worth, free from shrinking yourself so that someone else does not have to face their mistakes. You are not here to live in gray areas, where love hides in shadows. You are here to live in the light, where love is pure, open, and true. Your soulmate may still be wrestling with guilt and confusion. They may try to bury the memory, or to act as if nothing happened. But you, dear one, are done burying the truth. The angels have pulled it to the surface because your heart cannot carry the weight of silence any longer. And once you see the truth, you cannot unsee it. This is your awakening. This is your moment to claim your clarity and your power. The angels weep with you because they feel the sting of your pain, but they also rise with you because they see the strength that is awakening inside you. They whisper into your heart, you are not broken. You are being set free. They want you to hold your head high, to walk with dignity, to speak only when your peace requires it, to know that you are guided not into more pain, but into the kind of freedom your soul has been longing for. This freedom does not come from your soulmate's choices. It comes from your own courage to face the truth and to choose yourself. The person you love may not realize it yet, but the real fear they carry is not losing you, it is facing you. Because your eyes do not accept half-truths. Your heart does not settle for silence. You are someone who calls out the deeper truth simply by existing. That is your gift. And that is why you could sense what they tried to hide. So breathe, child. Do not rush to act out of anger, and do not rush to forgive out of fear. Take your time. Listen to the voice within you, the one that has been quietly guiding you here all along. You are not weak. You are not alone. You are being guided. Every step, every choice, every truth revealed is leading you to a deeper version of yourself. The angels remind you, you gave love with devotion, with patience, with stability. You offered your soulmate a foundation, a vision, a dream. What happened does not erase what you gave. It does not make you less. It does not define your worth. It simply shows where your soulmate could not rise to meet the fullness of your light. That night they shared with someone else was not about passion or love. It was about escape. It was about trying to run from the weight of standing beside someone so powerful, so radiant, so true. But running never solves the inner battle. And now they are left with guilt, while you are left with clarity. And in that clarity, you are the one who is free. The angels want you to remember who you are. You are not someone who begs for love. You are not someone who waits in shadows for half-truths. You are someone whose presence is enough, whose energy is sacred, whose love is rare. Do not measure your worth by their weakness. Do not question your beauty because of their confusion. You are whole. You are radiant. You are loved by the angels, by the divine, and by your own soul that refuses to stay silent anymore. This moment is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a new chapter where you stand taller, clearer, freer. It is the start of a path where you no longer apologize for knowing what you know. It is the start of living in a truth that honors your heart fully. The angels are proud of you for coming this far, for listening to your spirit, for being brave enough to face what others would rather ignore. So lift your head, dear child. The sword of truth is now in your hand, not to wound, but to guide, not to destroy, but to set you free. Walk forward with grace. Trust your intuition. Know that the divine walks beside you. And above all, remember this: you are not broken. You are being set free.